I am not ready. I am not ready. But we'll get it started anyways. I can do the rest of this little bit of setup while we're here. How's it going, everybody? Hey, when you see Whiskers, give him a big high five. All right. I know you don't really see him. I just like to say it like that. The last probably 20 minutes or so, he's been on here with me, making it so we can have this, which you see here is it's an Android phone here, and it's finally mirroring beautifully, and I can actually interact with it here. I don't know whose phone number that is, so go ahead and call him if you want. It's not me. I don't know who it is. Anyways, we're going to do fully Kiosk browser today. Happy day, happy day, happy day. And as you would expect, I was working on it last night, and I got it all working beautifully. And so today, it's going to crash. Whoa. I just heard some screaming down there. Quarantine's going better for some than others, I think, around here. Certainly going well for me. Had to do a bunch of honeydews this morning for Mrs. Z's. She's cracking the whip around here. She wants some stuff done, so I did it. Blade was first. Nice. Nexus 40, almost there, buddy. You're there a lot. Broken Bone, all right. Bogdan, Clement, J.R. Dean, Tunke. How's it going, everybody? John, Dave, Reese, William, Nicholas, Christian, Matthew, Seamus. Peter, number 23rd. I'm 23rd. Did you count? I think you're less than that, but how's it going, everybody? Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines. Thank you very much. Actually, was wondering about this. I've seen this thing pop up for me all the time. Streamer mode is enabled. Stay safe, friend. And I was like, what is that? I've been disabling it. I don't know exactly what it hides, but I went and read about it, and it says it's supposed to hide some like personal data. Whatever. All right, there's Whiskers tuning in from Twitch. It's the hero of the day. 7th. All right, Piston broke. How's it going? Genie Mobile. Oh yeah, that's what I'm using. I love Fully Kiosk. James, are you using Fully Kiosk? Use it on your Fire tablet. That's what I'm doing. Just started yesterday. Hey, from Middle Earth in the UK. Gary, did you get everything working the other day? You finally did, right? Hello, dang. You streamed right before I jumped in bed. Oh, I'm sorry, Broken Bone, but I got news for you. I got good news. You guys ready to hear this? Streamer mode stops the alerts, so it doesn't annoy the viewers. I wish. I don't think it does. Maybe it does. Maybe it does. Maybe that's why I've been not seeing the... Send you some screenshots. Oh, fantastic. Yes, do. Next time OBS configuration. Hey, here we go. I've had a few of you crazy guys, probably not really being serious, but still, talking about 24-hour stream, right? I talked to Mrs. Z's. She's kind of like my zookeeper. Man, Jackson's mad. You know why? Because he stayed up until like 6 in the morning. Now he's all mad. Anyways, what I'm going to say. So she said, no, you cannot stream for 24 hours. I said, how about 12? And she said, well, okay. So we got 12. So, and then I said, she said, no way. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what she said, William, in her own special way. So, and I said, well, when's the best time to do it? Because I'm off tomorrow and the next couple days. And then I probably will be off some days next week, but I don't know for sure what days. And so she said, tomorrow is the best day. So we're going to do 12-hour stream tomorrow. What do you think? 2 times 12-hour streams? Maybe one, maybe another one another time. Let's get me through this one and see if anybody still wants to watch after 12 hours. What's the world record? My guess, Renee, is that there's somebody still streaming trying to get the world record. Oh, I got a sliver in my hand. So pretty cool, right? And we'll start. We can kind of talk about what time to start, but I think I'll start tomorrow earlier than this for sure, and then I'll go late, and it'll be good for be earlier for the UK Europe folks. It'll be, and then I'll go later into the evening, which will be morning for the Australia folks and other folks on the other side of the world. So how late will I start? Yeah, good question. I don't think I would start later than noon my time. So it's 3:00 my time now. So I will start, the latest I will start is about 3 hours ago. Does that make sense? The latest I will start is about 3 hours ago. I will put it on the calendar. My family is thrilled. Not because you're going to be, because guess who's going to be here with me for 12 hours, Sir Goodenough? It's going to be interesting to see how viewership fluctuates when you do 12 hours and how the topics go. Right? We're just going to bounce. Somebody who was asking yesterday, somebody said, how about just, I think it was William or one of these guys, said, how about we just do, 2 hours of squirreling around? I said, well, that's easy. We can do that. 12 hours of Node Red. There's no way we're not going to do some Node Red in there. That's for sure. If we could get every Home Assistant YouTuber, that would be fun. We could just keep passing it on. I bet we could get a few. You know what? At some point tomorrow, we'll see if we can just get, what we need is somebody. Gosh, the kids are playing around. Somebody just was banging the house. Jackson, he's pushing 300 pounds. And so he starts banging around on the house saying, earthquake. The world record is 161 hours, 11 minutes, and 32 seconds. And then what happened? He just stopped? Did he not sleep during that time? Decons in Node Red. You know what? Technical. I know it is possible, and I know there are like decons. I believe there are decons nodes, right? There were special nodes that are for the cube and such. So, hey, if you don't mind some like fumbling around tomorrow, we got a long time. We got to do a lot of stuff. It's gonna be, man. Yeah, 6 hours of Z, 6 hours of Frank, 6 hours of Quindor. Sounds good to me. Throw some DigiBlur in there. Maybe Rob. Hey Jackson, are you okay? Okay. You need a hug? Okay. Come get a hug when you need it. I'm here. Sorry, I had to go tell Jackson that he could come get a hug if he needs help compiling ESP Home. Drive me crazy. Oh, hey, Dre. Yeah, I don't know. I saw your message. I don't know. Platform API connection error. My guess is you got some. Well, you have. Do you have API? You have the API line in your configuration, right? I don't think. Do you need anything in the Home Assistant configuration? I don't know. It's been so long since I set up ESP Home. Have you tried just like, I don't know, take ESP Home off and like reinstall it? Or are you using Home Assistant like as the operating system, not Home Assistant Core? I hope that's right. 2 hours of fixing the bug. Oh, today we did Decon sucks inside Node Red. Too laggy. Oh, really, Lucas? Oh, I didn't know that. We need bug time. You know what would be fun to figure out is if I could somehow like switch to the phone and work on the bug. But there's, right now the stuff I need to do on the bug is not like, I don't want to say it's not fun because it's fun for me, but it's like sanding the paint off, like that's what I have to do. So that's like not really fun. Mine only says 401 authorized until I go into Grafana integration first. Interesting. Gunner, I'm not sure. We can look at it. I don't know where that would be from. YouTube and Streamlabs app have that capability to switch between my phone and so I could go mobile for a little while. That would be so nice. I don't know how. Fan won't change, only beeping. Any idea? TLC 112 ESP Home. I don't know about that one, Broken Bone. Sorry, I'm like no help at all. Webcam in the garage, we could do that too. Yeah, we could totally do that. That would be easy. That's probably the best way to do it, Nick. Instead of trying to transition to the phone and back, we could just switch to webcam in the garage, put the live webcam up. Oh yeah, that probably wouldn't work. I was gonna say, I wonder if I could just do, don't touch your face. I wonder if I could just do my my good camera, but then I'd need like a really long HDMI cable. You could get NDI camera and install some software where you can switch over to your phone as long as you are on Wi-Fi, and you can share that screen. Take it with you. That would be good. Would it be smart to Proxmox OBS? No, I don't think so, Reese. Only because OBS is pretty, well, you know, any video processing stuff is going to be pretty processor intense. Mustafa gets this one. It's my favorite. I always do this one first. Is it possible to share some of your automations in Discord? Absolutely. Maybe what we can do tomorrow too is figure out how to share my whole configuration on GitHub. What camera do I use to stream right now, Clement? All right, Fedro. The camera that I use right now to stream is a couple of Logitech HD webcams. One here, one on the desk. Yeah, NDI software will show up as a source in Streamlabs OBS. Search NDI Cam on the App Store. I'll send you instructions for OBS. Oh, that's fantastic. Let's just do that right now. OBS will be painful in Proxmox, yeah, especially sharing desktop cameras, yeah. Because they're all sold out. Yeah, you can't get them. That was, were you, oh, maybe we were talking about that yesterday, Blade, and we missed you. But Tyson shared with me, he was the one that showed me that Wise cams now, you can do Wise cams as USB cameras. All right, Reese, man, we just got people subscribing all over the place. That Wise cams can now function as a webcam. So if you're short on webcams and you want a webcam, you can't buy them now, right? Logitech's not selling them. I mean, they're going used for $250 if anybody's crazy enough to spend that much. Or you can get a $20 Wise cam, flash some different firmware on it, plug it into USB on your computer, and you're done. Right? Ooh, all right. Let's see. What was that app store? What was that thing called? NBI? NDI Cam. All right, let's try NDI Cam. NDI Cam. Sweet. NDI Cam, $10. Is that what I want? NDI HX camera. Yeah, I don't want NDI. I want H, right? What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good, how are you?
So good. Works with all webcam software, just like real webcam. Oh, well, how about this one? This one's called Epic Cam, and it's got, this one looks good. And this one will work with OBS. It shows a picture of OBS right there. So let's try that one. The one that you have to pay for only has 2 stars. I wouldn't mind paying if I, man, I need to give you guys control of the touch your face button because I'm itching today. Yeah, Epic Cam. That's the one I just clicked on. Piston broke. Sweet. All right. This will be fun. Let's open that guy. Oh, this would be so cool if that really worked like that. Like I can do that when I'm using, would like access to your camera. Well, yeah. Install Epic Server. Using computer web browser, visit, download and install Epic Cam drivers for Mac or PC, connection to computers. Okay, cool. What you got there? What you got there, James? By the way, James, I never paid you your $15 or I need to do that. Sorry, man. I haven't been denying that on purpose. Sorry. Local control. No go to Streamlabs. Now go to Streamlabs and add source. Can I just do that? I mean, will Streamlabs just go to do it? I guess I can try. Add new source to your scene. Hey, buddy. Hi.
What's
Come
wrong?
here, little guy. Come here, little guy. Nothing. I just heard you yelling about people hitting you or something. You were mad down there.
We were making an earthquake joke because I was shaking my legs, and then Dawson was like, "Oh, I think we just hit an aftershock," and he meant it seriously. So I was like,
I felt that,
Yeah.
but I thought it sounded like you were mad. Like you were like, Clint, don't hit me! And you're like mad voice.
Actually mad? No, I'm good. I'm
okay.
happy.
What time did you guys go to bed? 6 a.m.
When the sun came up. For me, it was like 7 a.m. For Zach, it was like 6:45, and so I went to bed before either.
You guys are crazy.
It was fun.
Crazy boys. Stayed up all night until the sun comes up. All right, let's try this. So what kind of source is it going to be then? Let's see. Video capture device? Yes, video capture device. You can just go this over here, add source. We're just squirreling today. We're squirreling around. Add a new source instead. We're going to call it NDI iPhone. And then I don't know. See, here's the thing. I don't think it's going to select it from here. I don't think it's going to show up. Yeah, so I have to install it on my computer here still somewhere else. Regular OBS, it has NDI. Oh, okay. You boys can do another 12-hour stream for you playing games. Can't find it in slobs. Okay, so I'll probably have to do it. Install some drivers or something, right? So I'll work on that. But that'll be great. That would be really, really helpful. But thanks for the ideas. The boys would have no problem streaming. The problem is they wouldn't. No, they would talk. They're entertaining. They're funny kids, especially Jackson. Well, both of them, but Jackson especially is. He's very theatrical. Okay, good, perfect. NDI set up in Streamlabs. Oh, perfect. Okay. Thank you, James. Is that an easy thing? I just don't want. I want to be careful of installing something while I'm streaming, and it doesn't just go kablooey, because that'll happen from time to time. You're right. It is blocking. So that is what streamer mode does. It blocks the notifications. I'm getting them on my phone. I'm not getting them on here. All right, here we go. Install new tech. Where are the links to install it? Oh, there it is. Okay. When I do this though, it always takes away my screen for a second. Hold on. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna try this to see if it will not steal my screen. This has absolutely nothing to do with fully Kiosk browser for all of you who showed up to see that. Sorry, but we'll get there. We will get there. Okay. Now let me see if I can turn this back on. Yeah, it worked. Okay, good. Next. Sure, that's a good place to put it. Excellent. This is going to work. Show your secrets. Show your secrets. Show your secrets. What are you getting for errors? Ong Jen, what are you getting for errors? All right, the Stove Doctor. The Stove Doctor has subscribed. Choo Choo Trains with a semi-truck horn. It actually says on Windows you may need to restart the computer. Oh! On my Mac, didn't have to restart. Okay, if it says I have to restart, I just won't. Prime. All right, Dead Santa. Don't tell the kids. Shh. All right. Well, if let me see if it shows up. If it doesn't show up, then I'm not going to restart it now, but I will tinker with it later. Video capture device. Did that one end up showing up? Oh, yeah, it did. Actually, I can just do it this way. I can go here. I can do properties, and then I can look and see if it's going to show up as a camera here. Nope, not yet. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, so that's fine. We'll have to do some restarting. We won't do it right now. Does your Unify setup have a cloud key? No. Or you do run the controller software. I run the controller software on the device I bought. So the device I have, Dan, is the Dream Machine, and it includes one Wi-Fi access point, a switch with controlled switch or whatever that magic word is, and the controller. It's all right there. So, and I think you can Yeah, UDM, the Unified Dream Machine. Managed switch. Thank you. Yes, that's right. Hello, Loomis. All right, should we do some fully kiosk browser? Fully kiosk browser. So, here we go. Fully kiosk browser. Fully kiosk browser. All right, I'm going to share this with everybody. I'm slow. I should learn to type faster. You need to learn to dictate to your phone or to your whatever. I should do that more. I actually, so Zachary, he doesn't do great with reading. He's a stinking genius of a kid. I love him. I love him all. But anyways, he doesn't do great with reading. He's had to have a lot of help with reading. Letters get mixed up for him, dyslexia for real kind of thing. Anyways, so of course even typing is hard for him. But he knows what he wants to say, and he does a really good job of like coming up with ideas and putting together thoughtful papers for English class and stuff. So the thing that's been saving him lately that we've discovered and he's been using a lot is the in Google Documents, or probably in any software anymore these days, there's basically a dictation button. You press the dictation button and you can just say what you want to say and it'll just start typing it out. You usually have to go back and fix it some, but it works pretty well. You can run the unified controller on a Raspberry Pi. I think isn't there a unified controller add-on? Maybe I'm wrong. If I unsubscribe and subscribe, will I get cool effects? Leon, I'll do this for you. You don't have to subscribe and unsubscribe. We'll do this one. But I gotta keep talking so they don't hit me with the copyright, because this one has a copyright problem, but it's still so cool. Like, how could I not do those squirrels? This is my favorite still. No, it's not my favorite. My favorite is the one with all the falling parts and that. There you go. I do need to do something, and maybe that's what I'll have to do tomorrow and tonight, is figure out, Wellbo. I know your trick. Unless you're doing something else on Twitch, which is what I was just about to say. I want to do something special when it's a Twitch subscriber, because I like gaining those Prime subscriptions on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, it's free to subscribe to somebody on Twitch, and it gives me a couple bucks a month. I think you have to renew it every month. You have to just go back in there and click renew, like re-up it when it's due. Yeah, see, giving me the Prime sub. See, thanks, Wellbo. I appreciate that, amigo. I did that, but I missed it, Mark. Oh, well, what do you want, Mark? You tell me what you want. You want unicorns? You want whatever? I got the money. Anyone having problems with connected alarm panel since the latest update? Ooh, I haven't done the latest update because of that MQTT problem. Struggling to get notify Android default audio on Android device with the home system notify. Did you get the audio on the mobile notify on the sound data? I didn't try audio, Roger. But interestingly, today, actually, it'll probably still work right now. So you can see up here on the, right there. This is my little Android phone down here that we were testing. And if I make motion, I should get a notification. Oh, that's too bad. I did earlier. Maybe I need to do it again. Anyways, I was actually quite surprised that it came up today. It actually showed up. Did I get anything? No, doesn't look like it. Anyways, it actually had a picture and everything. Choo-choo, is Frank here? Oh, choo-choo. Don't need Prime. You're in lots of monies. EEUU. I don't know what EEUU means. Could you not edit the squirrel sound to include an additional sound so YouTube won't copyright strike you? Yeah. It would save me the singing. Well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I could. And what I wanted to do was use a totally different song, but I just, one of those time things. So, having issues with a few switches unconnected since 105. That's a bummer. Oh, European Union. Oh, EEUU. So I have lots of money? It's dwindling fast. All right. Fully Kiosk browser. I pasted this in there, right? So you can get an idea of what it is. But basically, if you don't know what Fully Kiosk browser is, it's a browser that goes full screen in kiosk mode, so no like whatever they call that trim around there, chrome and stuff or whatever. But that's only like the fine, okay, that's great part. What really makes fully kiosk browser really, really cool is that it opens up your device to be used remotely by all kinds of things. I guess maybe that's a very vague way to say it, but it lets you do things like use the camera on the device for motion detection. You can remotely turn on the screen. You can change the brightness. You can change the volume. You can send text to speech. You can send text messages. You can take camera images. It's pretty dang cool. So it makes for a pretty good kiosk for something like Home Assistant. You use the text to speech, James? I just did last night. So let's do. I went through all this and I did it all last night. And I didn't film anything because I knew we were going to do this. But let's go through some of the simple stuff. And this is this Pixel phone. We'll just start using it here. Probably end up sharing my password here very soon, I'm sure. All right, Clempat just subscribed. Thank you, amigo. Let's do this one. How old of a Fire tablet do I run it on? Well, I have it running on the Fire 10 from probably 2 years ago, maybe a little bit less than that. And then I also though have it on an older one that's so old I don't even know. Now, James, ask a question for you. Do you paid for the Plus version? I did. But what I was noticing was you can use all the Plus features. It just says, please get a license or something like that, right? But anyways, yeah, on a Fire 7, yeah, I think it runs fine on all of them, right? It runs fine on all of them. Okay, let's open up fully kiosk here. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, so quick start. Start using fully kiosk. Now, what do I need to do? I don't know how to swipe. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is set up your go to start URL. So this is going to be, oh, no, I did it wrong. You want to set up settings. And then there is, where do you set up the URL? It's got the go to URL. Let me see it. Add to home screen. Clear, get license, exit. This is silly. Oh, start URL. It's right there. Okay, so the start URL. This is going to be the URL that you want it to go to all the time when it's start URL, sort of baseline thing. So this is going to be Home Assistant, and specifically any this is weird. It's weird using a mouse and a keyboard on this. You want it to go to whatever Lovelace page you want to use, right? So I'm just going to put my lights are freaking out. 8123, and then I want to go Lovelace, and then I'll just have it open up to my default view. So that's just 0. Okay. Great. Now, you are going to need to set up some of these things. This user stuff. You can see my screenshots and DMs if you want to share. Oh, thanks. Oh, jeez. See, with this thing not... oh, cool. Oh, wow. Oh, nice. Okay, James has got some screenshots for us here. So there it is. You are the most awesome. Okay. So are these your Lovelace buttons? That's your home panel. That looks like home panel. Is that what that is? And then what else we got? Here's a page. Looks like this is a media page. You can pick your channels. You can up, down, right, left, power, mute. Man, that's awesome. Turn on the sprinklers, music. Dude. There's that bald guy again. Here's some more media stuff. Where'd it go? 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 There it is. And this is probably going to reveal some secrets. Pretty awesome. So anyways, you can... Okay. Thank you. Who is that guy? Need a very good alternative for Dark Sky. We all do, don't we? I don't know how long. I heard it's not going to be too long before we're not going to have Dark Sky for free like we have it now anymore. Oh, it's HA dashboard. Cool. Well, oh, dinner time. Go eat, Matheson. You're going to watch me eat tomorrow a couple times. Okay. We do need a username. So the username for this is going to be, we're just going to call it Pixel 3A. Okay. And then I'm going to put one password for everything so that I don't have to remember it and so that I don't have to try and keep it secret from you guys. So here it is, DrZzs PW1. And if you've been paying attention lately, I've been using that for all my example passwords. Just makes it so much easier. Okay, we can go through some of these things. Autoplay audio, start playing embedded audio files. Yeah, sure. And then here's the trick. So you can enable these plus features, like enable file upload. You can enable this, but when you have a plus feature enabled, it will show the little watermark on the screen. But I think otherwise it works fine. Enable camera capture uploads. Yes. Enable video capture uploads. Yes. For some reason, this one is blacked out. I can't turn it on. That's fine. JavaScript alerts. I don't know. Whatever. Sure. Enable pop-ups. Sure. Enable webcam access. Yes, that's an important one. Microphone access. Another thing that this can do is it will do audible motion detection. Except that's not motion. Audible detection. So if it hears a sound, it'll open up the screen or something like that. So awesome, right? When we'll have I don't know if they ever will, Dead Santa. I agree. Having a nice big clock on there, some things you can move around, whatever. Enable geolocation access. I don't think I need that. Open URL schemes in other apps. I don't think I need that. Play videos in Fully. Oh yeah. RTSP using a built-in player. That sounds good. URL whitelist, blacklist. Redirect blocked to start URL. Whatever, sure. Custom URL errors. Okay, so that's the end of the options on this screen. That is not the end of the options at all. Let's swipe back. Oops. Oh, I gotta push back down here. Okay, very good. Web browser settings. Pull to refresh. Sure. Enable black. Okay. Start URL on home button. Sure. Enable tap sound. I don't want it to tap. Swipe navigation left and right to go history back and forward. Sure. Page transitions. Slide frames in and out with navigation. Oh, that might be cool. So read NFC tags. Open URLs from NDEF formatted NFC tags when Fully is in foreground. So, obviously this, if you have like a business or if you're doing something in a, I don't know, whatever kind of a location, and you had some reason to let people kind of come up to the screen and, show it something or get their near frequency communication thing close to it, then it'll switch to the screen that you want. So cool. I mean, it does some really awesome stuff. I don't think I need zooming and scaling. Web auto reload. Current page auto error. I'm going to skip that. Advanced web settings. I don't think I need anything in there. Universal launcher. No. Toolbar. Screensaver. No. Device management. This one, I think we do need a couple things here. Oh, looks like that's already on. That's already on. Unlike swipe screen lock, try to unlock swipe screen lock automatically. Sure. Force immersive full screen. No. Launch on boot. Yes. Bluetooth mode. Wi-Fi. I'm looking for the remote control one. It'll be in here somewhere. Just going through the settings. Going through the settings. Power settings. You can do this. I've already got mine. Keep sleeping if not powered. Sleep on power connect. Sleep on power disconnect. I just want it to stay on all the time, but I already have that in a different app. This one might do that. Force screen off if not powered. Show battery warning. Prevent from sleep while screen off. I want it to keep the screen on all the time. Set Wi-Fi wake lock. Set CPU wake lock. I have a different app called Keep Alive that I use for that, for keeping it alive. Kiosk mode. Oops. Oh, here's the motion detection one. This is good stuff. This is good stuff. Enable visual motion detection. Yes, for sure. So you can set the sensitivity, frame rate, darkness level, etc. Camera ID. Use the specific camera ID. Keep empty for default front camera. So if you have more than one camera, I guess. So this will be the default camera. That'll be fine. Show camera preview. I don't know if I want to do that or not. I guess you could. Let's look. Oh, maybe we'll come back to that. Because if I have that in my house, the kids are just going to be staring at it constantly. Oh, look, there's a picture of me. Pause when fully is in the background. Enable acoustic motion. There we go. So acoustic motion detection as well. Heck yeah. That is awesome. Turn screen off in the darkness. If it's dark, so it'll give you the light sensor, access to the light sensor, and it'll turn it off. But you can also get information from the light sensor sent out to Home Assistant and such. Cam preview for troubleshooting? Could be. Wall panel will make the screen on motion detect or face detect. Wow, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, wall panel was one we were talking about too the other day. Okay. Device motion detection. I did that one. I don't think we finished this one. Enable kiosk mode. Lock down device with exit gesture and pin. I don't think I want that. That's if you really didn't want anybody to use it for anything else. I don't think I want that. Device motion detection. Device detection. Oh, detect device movement and turn screen on or make an anti-theft alarm. So device movement detection. So if somebody takes it off your wall and tries to steal it, you can fire off an alarm. You can take pictures of them and stuff. That's pretty awesome. Okay, and then this is what we've been looking for this whole time. Enable remote administration. This is how we're going to connect it to Home Assistant. All right? Right there. Hey, Stubbs, how's it going, man? Okay, remote admin password. You have to set this password. This is important. You have to set the password. DrZzs PW1. Remember that? That's everybody's password. I have to turn these lights off. Hold on. I don't know why they're freaking out on me. There. Okay. All right. So that is the remote admin password. That's important. We're going to need that password later. So don't use some random crazy thing you can't remember unless you've got it. Give Blade all secrets. Is that a bot command? Going a little stir crazy. You can't do some lights just now. Note to self, if you're following, don't type in DrZz's passwords, because then everybody will have the same password. Won't that be easier though? It can be. I bet you could make a password that, oh man. All right, enable file management on remote. Yeah, sure, we're going to do that, so we can do that. Grab files if we want to, whatever. Enable screenshot, yes. Enable cam shot, yes. Remove remote admin from fully cloud. I wasn't using the cloud. I suppose they have some sort of a cloud service. Yeah. Subscription required for advanced features. Nah, no thanks. Okay. And that's it. There was something else down here. root settings, advanced settings for rooted devices only, device owner settings, advanced device policy settings, and app install for provision. No, other settings, usage stats, app recovery, export, import. Let's just see if there's anything here. I do want usage stats. I don't know if I want daily, gather locally daily stats available for you via remote admin. Oh, yes, this one. Look, I couldn't get this to work. MQTT integration. But I couldn't get it to work yesterday. We'll try it anyways. We'll enable it. Okay, we're going to put in the broker. This is my MQTT broker URL. Now, is it TCP? Is it HTTP? I was confused about that. Is it always? I don't know. I guess what if I just did and let it decide? Anybody else use this? James, or is anybody else? Oh, blurry vision again. Oh no, you got blurry vision? Oh, you got it working. Okay, cool. That's all I need to know. So what did you put in here, James? Did you put the HTTP or TCP beforehand or not? And by the way, James, thank you. This is James. Okay, TCP. Okay. Hello, baby cakes. How are you? No. We'll go probably another hour, at least half hour. I know. And then guess what? Tomorrow, I'm streaming all day.
24 hours or?
Well, 12. We're gonna do 12. What do you think?
Sure. So you can't watch YouTube all day?
Yeah, that's right. And then 1883 is the port, right? 18 hours, man.
You should actually do 18.
Oh no, I think 12 is good. Let's
18.
Let's see if Daddy can survive 12, and then we'll see. What if I make it a challenge? Where's my typo? Did I do a typo? Okay, so there's that part. My broker name. Bye. Okay, and then my password, Blade. Close your eyes. Yay. Yeah, I know. You probably already have that password. I fixed it. What'd I fix? Oh, I see that. Okay. Is it just you? Is it blurry? I don't know. Is it blurry? I may get kicked out of the house. I have duties to perform here. I'm sorry. I saw those in the green screen. Had to move out of the way. Don't you love how he mouths the passwords as he types? Did I really? You did. I did not. Did I? That's too funny. Okay, and then we'll let it give its own MQTT client name to this device. Beautiful. All right, a couple things here. Bing. Restart fully after a crash? Yes. Restart fully after an update? Yes. Run as a priority app? Already on. Consider device in use while keyboard is visible. Now, consider device in use while using another app. Wow. Where's Mom? She's not home?
Yeah, she's with Sister, but I don't know when she's going.
Okay, here you go. The chat is sassy tonight. I'm missing most of it, so it's all good. Oh, hey, Okert's here. Oh, I said this is James and then stopped. Thanks, James. So when I was talking about splitting my config, so I was saying that you helped me out because Frank came on the stream sometime last week and helped me get my config split started. And I've actually even made a sensor in Home Assistant to monitor my size of my config is down 1,200 lines. I haven't really done much with the automations yet, but I've got the sensors there. And here's the lines. You can actually look, I actually added something last night, so it went up. So It was 1344 and now it's 1352. All right, Adrian's here. Yay! And Steve from Canada, how's it going? 36 lines, my gosh. You're down to 20. Oh my goodness sakes. The thing that I added was for this fully kiosk thing, and it was for sensor and switch, which I haven't broken out yet. So, but anyways, yeah. Thanks for the work you did on that. Even though, all right, consider device in use. We didn't do that. Touching other apps, restart the idle timer. Meh. Go to the background, enable version, blah, 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 blah. I think we're all good here. I don't think there's anything else. Okay. There we go. Boom. I think we're done with our settings. Permission required. Fully requires additional permissions in order to make it to do its job properly. Press OK and grant permissions in the subsequent dialogues. Okay. Allow from this source. Yes. That's it. I guess that's it. Allow modify system settings. Yes. I was thinking about making this phone into a kiosk. I didn't really mean that. Oh, it's down here. Let app always run in the background. Allow. Allow display over other apps. So this is because of all those settings I changed, huh? Kiosk to take pictures and video. Yes. Only while using this app. Access devices location. I don't care if maybe it's fine. Access photos media on your device. What? Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it. What are you doing? I know. Oh my gosh, they're the same. Isn't that amazing? It's like, don't touch it. Whatever you do, don't touch it. What? Oh, you didn't need this? Okay.
No, we called Mom and then
Okay. Okay. Please enable fully as the device administrator in order to switch screen off automatically. Activating this admin app will allow the app fully kiosk to perform the following. Lock the screen. Activate this device admin app. Yes. They sure make this easy for you. Usage data. Yes. Okay. Now we might be done. No, we're not done. Okay, I thought I did that one already. Just keeps going back to this. Fully requires this permission. Data press OK. Grant permissions. I already did that. Data usage access. Do I need to find the app down there? Oh, not allowed. Sorry, I didn't see that. Okay. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Yay! So here's what happens if you don't get a license. You get this watermark that says, please get a license. So that's where you, and I think it's, I want to say it's like a few pounds because they're euros or something. It's like, I think it's less than $10. They did say please. They did say please, and they've made an amazing app. I've paid more money for worse stuff. That's for dang sure. I paid more money for bad food than this. All right. So we're going to just log in as me. Let's see. Now you want my password, right? Okay, did you get the password? Okay. Fully Kiosk browser, stay logged in. Yes. So there we go. This is the Fully Kiosk browser. Now, the magic part is controlling it remotely. To do that, we're going to goof around here with, let's see. this. So now what you have to do, this is what I started with. And there's a few ways to do this. I guess James got the MQTT working, so we could do things with MQTT. 5 heard letter is an N. Oh, you guys got it. Darn it. This, what you see here, this fully remote admin. So what it's doing now, this hosts basically a control panel website that you can go to. So if I don't know what the IP address is of this device. Is there a way on an Android phone to find the IP address really easily? You're back. All right. You haven't missed much. Unify is going to want my password. I don't know my password. Wow, there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to say that. Is that, what kind of language is that? Is that Greek or something? What is that? It's awesome. And here's some unicorns. Thank you for subscribing. Password equals Aiden. Darn it. Oh, I thought I hit it so much better that time. Can I click on the... Oh, so I need to like scroll up from the bottom or something? Click the Wi-Fi button? Or can I... Oops. Ay. Here's the problem with me and Android is I don't know what I'm doing. Ah, stop it. Stop. Okay. No, I just turned off the Wi-Fi. Where do I find... Is it going to be in here? Is this going to give you some information? This isn't really a phone that's turned on. Connected devices. System. Where can I find it? Hold down Wi-Fi. That Wi-Fi one at the top. That little Wi-Fi thing. Oh, shoot. Thank you. Thierry DeRoe. Thank you, amigo. I appreciate that very much. What would you like? You want unicorns? You want the surprise? You want the airplane songs? You tell me. You get your choice, amigo. Thank you very much. I don't know what this is. We're going to cancel that. Hold down this. I want my IP address. Give me my IP address. Don't see it. Don't see my IP address. I could have just found it here already. It's here. I don't even need it. Why am I messing with this? Oh, man. Boom. Back to fully kiosk. Let's just get some business here. Okay, I can't read this. But I know that I did call this thing Pixel. So there's... Oh, really? Thought I did. Wow. Maybe I didn't. I really did think I called it Pixel Phone. Now I really do need to do it. Setting connections, Wi-Fi gear next to SSID. Okay. IP address. Oh, I saw it for a second there. IP address 126. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So 126. So we're going to go. I don't know if there's a port or something else you have to put after it. This one. We're going to go back. Now we got to go back to dark mode. There we go. 2323 maybe. No. Oh, come on. There we go. Can't stop shouting at your TV. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Does YouTube not update while watching? I don't know. What happened? 44 likes and 250 viewers. Come on, everybody. Come on, everybody. It's a hamster dance. Okay, so now this is the password. This is the remote access password. What was it again? Okay. There we go. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Now, right here, there are some really simple things you could do. Oh, thank you, Seamus. Thank you. There are some really simple things you can do right here. It's so nice. Let's see. We can go to, is it on the device info page? Let's read through this here. Load. Oh, screenshot. So you can take a current screenshot and it'll display it here. Isn't that awesome? Okay. You can also do speak text. And you can type in the volume was really low. Let's turn the volume up. Try that again. You guys are the best. You can show a message. You can display a message on a screen. And it will pop up. Oh, it's not showing it on here, but it's showing it on my screen over here. It's just in red letters down at the bottom. And then what I noticed, and maybe James or somebody else can tell me about this, what I noticed is in order for that will stay there, that little message will stay there until you send a blank message, and then it will go away. So that's interesting. Lock for maintenance. Don't need to worry about that. Camera shot. You see that? It takes a picture. It takes a picture. All of these things I'm doing, they're just, you can see up here. Basically, it's this with a command equals and then something. And then in the documentation, here's all the things you can do. Here's all the things you can do. So what you need, like screen off, you just need the IP address is what goes before this. So the IP address and the port, right? Basically, IP address, port, question mark, and then command. IP address, port, question mark, command, equals, and then whatever you want. Screen on, and then and password equals, and you just got to put your remote password in. Did it show my remote password up there? No, it didn't. And then away you go. I think the most useful things are going to be, holy cow. Thank you. Thank you, ASCII. Appreciate that. Hey, Quindor's here. How's it going? Late today? That's okay. Does anybody want to tell Quindor what we're doing tomorrow? Want to be the one to break the news to him? He's got the third shift. Node Red? Yeah, Node Red for how long? 12-hour stream, 12-hour stream, 12-hour stream. Oh, cool. Quindor, did you just post a video about a 3D printer? Did you get an Ender 3? Awesome. Oh, and by the way, you're streaming for 6 hours tomorrow after I get done with 12 and Frank gets done with 6. Then it'll be your turn. Holy crap, 12-hour stream. That's right. We're going to do 12-hour stream tomorrow. We're going to do 12-hour stream. I'm going to have bed sores on my behind from sitting here. If I didn't have to work, I'd do my debut on YouTube. Oh, that'd be awesome. I am loving this streaming frequently stuff. I've had it for 1.5 years, just an update video on it. Okay, cool. Uh-oh, frustration with Proxmox. Uh-oh. 6 hours is normal for Frank, isn't it? I remember back in the day, I couldn't do, man, after an hour, I was just beat. I think I've gotten more used to it. I've gotten better at managing the whole thing. I still get tired though. I don't know about that following that up. I'll join the stream though. Okay, excellent. Let's see. Ooh. Chrome and Silk browsers on Fire 7 show custom cards, but fully does not. Oh no. That's trouble. When I do teaching in the classes are 3 hours. Very tiring. Oh man. Yeah, I bet. It can be tiring, but it's good. If you didn't love your work so much, you would work towards a full-time YouTuber. Love watching. Thank you. I would do this full-time if I could. And I think by the time I'm like, really ready to retire or stop taking call and stuff, which might be 10 years or so, hopefully, I'll probably be able to do this full-time. Oh, look, that's interesting. Oh, this is on here. It's not flashing. I think it's just because of the delay. The way we have this screen copied up there, it's got a delay. The newer Fire tablets do. Okay, good. Good. Yeah, because I was going to say my Fire 10, this Fire Tablet 10, was showing everything beautifully. So I think it's the HD 10. So anywho, here's a whole bunch of stuff, right? Screensaver. So this is the remote admin commands page. So you're going to want this. All right. Let's do it. Then people make Doc a full-time YouTuber. We'll get there, man. We'll get there. Creating your own custom widgets. Oh, awesome. For HA Dashboard? I loved HA Dashboard. But I noticed that Lovelace has gotten so easy to use and so easy to change. Like yesterday, for example. And HA Dashboard was never hard. It was once you figured out how to do it, it was fine to do. And it looks really nice. I liked HA Dashboard a lot. But like yesterday, I heard Mrs. Z's yelling at She Who Shall Not Be Named to play the right country music radio station. She couldn't get it. She couldn't get it right. So I thought, I got to fix that. I got to do something for her. So I made some, you can see here. It'll let me select this. Maybe it won't. Oh, that's funny. It's not keeping up to date here. That's interesting. I wonder if... This isn't refreshed. Interesting. This is frozen now. Bummer. Okay, we're going to stop that. Going to do that. I wonder why it's frozen. Dang it. Let's just start it up again. Okay. Back in business. I think. There we go. So this is obviously this looks quite a bit different because it's on this phone instead of on a 10-inch tablet. But basically, I made some stuff for Mrs. Z's yesterday, which is she uses an Echo Show down there in the basement kitchen, and so this has the mini media player, and I gave her a whole bunch of video buttons to do. So that was just really easy for me to just sit up here and click all those buttons together. Anyways, and you can, so I like it. But I do like HA Dashboard. I can't blame you for sticking with that. Basement equals kitchen. It's the dungeon. Can I call in tomorrow and do Node Red with you for a bit? Tony? You bet you can. You so bet you can, Tony. You absolutely bet you can. What time is it for you? I haven't chatted with you in forever. How you doing? Does she use it? She will. She'll use this like that. There are some things that she does do. She puts the shades up and down on the windows. Every morning, every night, she puts them up and down. I had them on an automatic thing, but they're it's a little tricky because if they go up when they're not supposed to go up, then they break. In fact, one of them is still broken because I need a ladder to get up there to fix it. Can I please show the code for those buttons? You bet I can. The code for those buttons is going to be in here. This is the best way to show the code for those buttons. Right here. So the code for the buttons, it's all using the Amazon Echo media player. So that's a custom add-on. It's in the Home Assistant Community Store, Hacks, and it's been fantastic. But it does probably, of all the different add-ons or custom components or whatever, it's probably been the one that I've had to tinker with the most times. Like when there's different updates and stuff, it just will stop working, and you got to kind of reinstall, troubleshoot, do stuff. But it's been pretty good lately. I just know some people have still. We could fix the curtains on the stream. Wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny if we went to fix the curtains on the stream? Because I'd be like up on a ladder and stuff. All right, I will. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do for you, fellas. We're gonna take this whole thing. Wait, no, not that. We're gonna take this. So this has the media player and the buttons. Okay. So I'm gonna do code editor. So this should have all of it, I think. Does it even say vertical stack? Yes. Okay, this is the whole thing. This is the whole thing. We're going to copy the whole thing. We're going to gist it. Copy. We're going to go to gist. Gist. And we're going to go Lovelace media, radio buttons. .yaml. Can I put spaces? Probably not, huh? It's just bad habits. And then we'll paste all that in there. And we will create a public gist. And there you go. Copy that. Paste away. And then we can walk through it a little bit so you can kind of see what it does and what you're going to want to change for yourself. To do that, though, I'm just going to go to the individual cards. So this is a vertical stack, and then some of these vertical stacks have horizontal stacks inside them. Show visual editor. Okay, so now this. So here's the vertical stack. So there's 4 layers vertically, and then this particular layer. This is the second layer. So second one down. The first one at the top is the media player, mini media player. Custom card. The next one down is a row of buttons, and these are all the custom button card. And then this one, I don't know why it keeps defaulting back to the code editor instead of the visual editor, but anyways, here's the visual editor. Oh, that got nice. It got dark mode all of a sudden. Where'd that come from? Do I not share my config on GitHub? You know what, Andres? By the end of tomorrow, I will. How about that sound? Does that sound good? You want me to zoom in a bit? Oh, yeah, I can do zoom in. I'm sorry. Is that too much? Been following along. Got fully Kiosk installed, but only showing a blank screen on 3rd Gen Fire. Uh-oh. What did you set? Did you get the URL correct? Just double check your start URL. Make sure that it's... Or try a different start URL and see if it works. Otherwise, I am afraid I don't know about 3rd generation. I would think would be good enough. I don't know. See you, Mike. Is that button for Lindsay Sterling? Yeah, Tony, it is. She's one of my faves. She's cool. I like her. Janice thinks she's like, she's like she should be jealous. Like could be my daughter. Like, well, maybe not quite that. Whatever. Anyways, media. Okay, just so this is the name of the Echo Show as a media player because of the Amazon Echo Media Player custom component. I got an icon from MDI, so MDI icons. Go pick one and put it in there. The name that it shows up on the screen. She wanted she likes Peter Cetera. Sorry, just had to throw up a little. Show state, you don't need it for this. And then tap action, call service, media player, play media. And then the service data is the entity ID, which is the same as this one up here. And then the content is what you would say out loud to your Amazon Echo. If you would say, Bertha, play Peter Cetera radio. That's what you type in here. If you want the Star Wars motion picture soundtrack, you write Star Wars motion picture soundtrack in here, just like whatever you would say to her. And then you have to specify in here under content type, you specify which service you're going to use. So you're going to use Spotify, you're going to use Pandora, you're going to use Google Music, you're going to use Amazon Music. I don't know if there's others that work. There probably are. We use Pandora and Spotify 99% of the time. So, can I do the same with Google Home? I believe you can. This might have to look a little different. The media content ID and the media type might look a little different if you're doing it for a Google Home. I don't know. Curse my keyboard. Is Bertha just triggered her? Yeah, right. Yeah, right. If there was a way to set it up so that you could say Bertha and she would listen, I would. Finally caught a live stream. Russell's here. Finally caught a live stream. Russell gets one of these. Thank you for being here, Russell. Pow, pow, pow. Max, how's it going? Tech Turtle, what's up? Heard a million good things about the whole Ender line. Yeah, me too. If I could justify getting another 3D printer, it would be, an Ender, but I don't need another 3D printer. I need a lot of other things. So there you go. That's basically the rundown of that media card, which wasn't the purpose, but it was good. It was good. So now let's do. Wait, why won't this close? Okay. I need to zoom out a little bit now, though. Even my old eyes, that's too close. Okay. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to look at some of the things that you can put into Home Assistant. How are you going to do Home Assistant? Can you do text-to-speech without Nabukasa? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes, you can, Ray. Abso-fruit-and-lutely. Abso-fruit-and-lutely. The media player that I use, the Bertha media player, that's the one by Taylor? Oh, shoot, I can't remember his name now. Anyways, great guy. A lot of work on it. And all you need is your Amazon credentials. So whatever email and password you use to sign into Amazon, that's all you need. Let's get 100 likes. We're halfway there. Come on, baby. Bring it home. Keaton Taylor. Thank you very much, Wilbo. Keaton Taylor. Just checked. Tried Google. It worked. Went back to HAURL. Get blue bar across the top, but nothing else. Fully Kiosk is cool and all, but I've never gotten the wake function to work consistently. If we're disabling battery savings, Wi-Fi, sleep, etc. When you do iOS notifications with pictures and actionable notifications, will I? Yes, Andres. We can look at that tomorrow. I can figure out why. Pedro, a long time you've been on live. All right, unicorns for you. We're gonna have 12 hours tomorrow. We can go through a whole bunch of stuff and look at a whole bunch of stuff. That's for you, Pedro. Those unicorns are for you. All right. So here's what you got to do. There's a few things you got to set up in Home Assistant to get this working. Okay. This fella here, Strex, this is what he did. You got to set up a rest sensor. So in your configuration, you set up a new sensor. Platform is rest. Name whatever you want. I actually set it up and kept it foo, just so I didn't have to do it again. And then JSON attributes. I thought, this isn't going to work, but it does work. It does work. We can look in a minute here and see what my attributes are. I think sensor foo. Here you go. Right. This is for actually my Fire tablet. This is the Fire tablet. This is not the tablet that the one that we just set up. But I bet you, no, because I didn't set up Pixel thing yet. Anyways, this is the information that it's getting from a sensor on this Fire 10 tablet. And sure enough, the battery is accurate because I can see it. The screen brightness, motion detection state 2. I don't know what that means. What does that mean? Oh gosh, it wants me to log into home system again. That's too bad. URL please for this. You betcha. And I should do a better job of let's try it. Let's do it now. I should do a better job of keeping open a YouTube tab so that I can post. When I post a lot of things, I should be posting them in the video description, don't you think? That's a better way to do it. I post them in the chat, but if you're watching later, and then you're like, oh, I missed the thing, I should be able to do this here. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. All right. So, should be able to update some of these things in the description here. And then we're going to do this. No. Yes. Here's some of the information from fully Kiosk browser. And if there's other things you guys that we miss, remind me and we'll paste them in the video description. Okay? There you go. The chat plays along with the video when you watch later. Oh yeah, it does. Well, yeah, that's true, but I still want to make it easy as possible. Didn't forget to like myself. I probably did forget to like myself. Oh sheesh, got this stupid hot corner thing set up, so sometimes I put my mouse in the corner and it disappears on me. Any recommendations for wall mount charging for the Fire Tablet 8? What I would do is put an outlet behind it. Unfortunately for everybody who wants to copy what I've done, the location where I put this Fire Tablet 10 is where there used to be this intercom system, which is probably fine in the 90s or 80s, but was really not useful anymore. So I took it out, and there's power back there. So I took it out, I put an outlet in, and it's got like a recessed thing in the wall, and I put an outlet there, a receptacle, and then I can just plug in a power supply, and then I just have a low profile 90-degree cable, micro USB, and it goes behind the tablet, and then I made 3D printed some tablet mounts, so it's pretty low profile, looks nice on the outside, and that's how I did it. So Auto Liker likes any streams or video people I subscribe to. Oh, that's awesome, Eber. I didn't know that you do that. Auto Liker, that's awesome. What is the command in Discord to get this set up for stream notifications? Asking for a friend, Jim. I think it is. Oh, actually, well, Sir Goodenough or Blade or one of these guys can correct me if I'm wrong. But it's curvy, curvy thing, curvy thing. Notify, I believe. Those magnetic cable mounts. You can grab the tablet and turn on without plugging or unplugging. Oh, that is cool. I guess I should have looked around. Too many mods here to get away with that for long. That's right. Check your MQTT, see if you see fully Kiosk. You know what? Let's do that because I don't think I do. Do they both work? You made it so they both work? Can you leverage YouTube API to update the description with links? Ooh. Oh gosh, that would be awesome. I don't know. That would be great, Stubbs. I don't know what all the YouTube API makes available. I have never really played with it. Not that I'm not too good at that anyways. Already added to the to-do list. Nice. Thank you, Blade. Actually made it to a live stream. Fantastic. Oval VW. Let's give you the flying unicorn. This one. Did I miss something? Extra keys not allowed. Data media. You probably missed. Media player dot play media. And not you have media player media play. It's media player dot play media. Media player dot play media is the service, and then service data. Yeah, that would be awesome, huh, Mark? Would be, you know what? And then, if there would be a way, if the API would allow you to edit the video description somehow, then to be able to somehow automate the times, right? The timestamps for these long streams. What I'm going to do tomorrow, I should have been practicing tonight. But what I'm going to do tomorrow, when we do something like we just went through that whole mini media player thing, that was really useful, right? A lot of squirrels. That was really useful, and it would be nice to have just that little bit cut out, right? I can hit record on my stream OBS here, and it'll record that on my hard drive, and that'll be really nice because then I could just use that. That's easier than downloading the whole stream and cutting it up, which I've done, and that's the next best thing. But if I can remember to hit the record button, which actually, I think I have a stream record button. Does this thing work? Hey, it works. I have a record button on my stream deck. Okay, nice. I'll remember that. Do timestamps? Yeah. I haven't done them much. I've had others help me out. Mark has been one of them and a few other people. I know for Twitch, there's a button you can press that will hit a marker and it will put a marker on the recording, but YouTube doesn't have anything like that. To auto record whenever you stream, I'd be afraid of recording the whole thing, Mark. What I've done is because not every stream has a lot of stuff that I feel like I would go back and cut and make a video out of. I probably should more than I do. But I haven't done that enough to justify recording the whole time. I'm not like Frank. I don't have 12 terabytes or whatever he said he's got of hard drive space. Does anyone have any problem with Grafana not showing the drop downs when creating a query? Justin Spooner is asking. I don't know. When I had problems, it always had to do with, remember one of the things Frank said was if you're doing, you start the query with a couple things at the beginning. I can't remember what they were. And then there's a where, and then there's a couple more things like that. That's where you can put domain and ID. And if you already have like domain is sensor or entity ID is something, and then you try and do the units, there might not be anything there because of what you already selected on the other side of the where. Tried, but we're happy to do more. You don't jump around topics so much as you used to. Oh, not that one. I almost hit the PCB ad thing. I don't jump around topics so much more as I used to. It makes it easier to timestamp them. What time am I starting? Stuart says. What time should we start tomorrow? We can do. Any reason you did not do this radio buttons with a custom card that calls a script? Just because I'm not as good at writing scripts. That's it. I can do this YAML stuff. And so this is how I do it. If you have a button that you want to press to call a script, you can. If you're good at scripts, you can totally do that. Good morning. Wow, you're up early. You're up early. Script using a drop down. Yeah, using a drop down would be nice. You could just drop down and pick it just depends on however you like to do your programming on the back end. And this is easy for me. This is what I understand. So this is what I've been doing. But yeah, I mean, it would be really nice to have, click a button and get a drop down list of your stations. You pick the station and then that feeds it into, with a template or something, feeds it into the media player, play media, content ID and that kind of stuff. So has anyone figured out how to tell the difference between a sleeping PC and an off PC? So enough power doesn't show any power difference. Oh, really? That's crazy. There's no power difference between a sleeping PC and an off PC? Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, you like yours to involve Java? Oh my goodness sakes. So 76 Queen, we're going to do 12-hour stream tomorrow. And Stuart's asking what time we're going to start. I'm thinking we should start no later than 11 a.m. my time. And probably no earlier than 8 a.m. my time. I don't want to be too crazy. What's you guys talking about? Who are these guys? 6 a.m. for Reese. Turn off fast startup. What is this? Hey, Joe Lee Bernstein. I think we got a few people here that are just new. How's it going? What are we doing? What is this? What is this? This is, what would you guys call this? This is DIY home automation. I think that's a fair general summary to do. DIY home automation. So we're using an open source home automation hub, and it's called Home Assistant, and we're making pretty stuff and cool stuff, and that's it. We came late. How long tomorrow? 12 hours tomorrow, starting early. Early. Thank you, sir. Good enough. Well, that happened one time before where somebody was like, it's the future. Where people were asking, last time I had people asking, like, what's going on? It was because they put me on like the front page of YouTube. No, I don't know about the front page, but they put me definitely the stream. There's a live page. There's a stream page. If you go there, and I must have been up there because for like a couple minutes, I had a ton of viewers just randomly show up. So anyways, this is DrZzs trying to add stuff to home automation and not totally screwing it up. Yeah, I'll be eating on stream tomorrow. That's for sure. Let's get to 100 likes. Come on, man. Okay. The other thing that we were doing. Oh yes, we were back here. We were going through this stuff. Now here's the trick. Here's the interesting part, and I like how he did this. He made it so you could copy this. What he put here for this resource is a secret. Okay. The resource, though, what he put in the secrets file is this. And this is basically the rest command, right? So HTTP and then your device IP. For me, for the phone, it was, what did we say, 126? For my actual browser over here, it's 102. For the actual tablet that I'm using, it's 102. So our main one downstairs. So you put in HTTP, the device IP address, the port, and then the command you want. In this case, he put, let's see, device info and type equals JSON and then password is your fully password. So you have to actually type in your fully remote password. I didn't see who did something up there, subscribed or something. We're going to do some explosions for you. Boom, kablooey. I like from my other account as well. Vote early and often. Nice. Let's do it. Get to 150. Yeah, go. And done. Oval VW subscribe. Thank you very much, Oval VW. We haven't done the dance for a couple minutes. Oh yes, MQTT. Thank you, James. Man, you guys keep me on track. So good to have everybody here keeping me on track. So anyways, you put this in your secrets, which is what he did. Well, that's kind of nice. So when you do that, that's when you get this. Okay, you get all this information. Now, he then broke out another sensor and used a template platform to grab specific information as a separate sensor. And that makes it nice. I didn't do this part yet. So instead of having to go through here and look and see what the battery level is, he just made a template sensor that would pull out just that battery level. And you can do that with any of those attributes. So any of these attributes that you see here, screen brightness, motion detection state, whatever else I guess you want in here. It's not too much. Motion detection would probably be useful. I haven't really sorted that part out yet. But anyways, he put that in there. So that's that, and that's awesome. Now this, here we go. I did that too. That way I can monitor the battery on the tablet since the battery icon is hidden. Yeah, mine's plugged in all the time, so the battery on mine is actually probably crapped out because it's been plugged in and the battery's never been discharged in like 2 years. I seriously plugged it in, hooked it up, and never touched it again. Oh, the 980 vacuum robot? Wait, what was that about? My vacuum robot? That was Mary, my vacuum robot. She was working last night still. Oh, you sent me the video? Or did you send... Oh, no, you're talking to somebody else. Okay, you guys are having a different conversation. I'm going to butt out. Butting out now. Good use of Fire 7. Yeah, I'm hoping if I can get this working on several tablets, that would be so awesome. Should look at the battery for swelling. Oh, gosh, really? It doesn't look like it's swollen. Like if I just constantly leave it plugged in, would that happen? It's got to have some kind of overcharge protection, right? Or whatever. I just realized I don't have my echoes in media, but uh-oh. I ended on your old video about that, but the repo does not exist. Oh. It's, you know where to get it now, Clement, is in the Home Assistant community store. That's the best place to get it now. In the community store. So hopefully you have the community store, do you? If you do, this is it. That's how you get it. He was asking about my robot vacuum. Oh, do you? Oh, and by the way, this is a good segue. Again, James, don't let me forget MQTT. This is a good segue. I remember we talked yesterday about getting Rudy or anybody else. I got a couple more emails today. People sending stuff, right? They want reviews of their stuff, like that robot vacuum. They want reviews of their stuff. I don't really want their stuff. We've got people here who want the stuff, you guys, and some aspiring video makers, which is double bonus. I want to get those products to you guys that want them, and we'll make a review video about them, and then I'll post the review video on my channel. That gives me more stuff to post, which is great. You can promote yourselves and say, oh, I'm so-and-so, and I'm making videos on this other channel, and go here and subscribe. I'm all for that. And then they get their commercial that they want, and you get the free stuff. So, and I talked to Rudy last night, Banggood Buddy Woody, and he said yes. He said, sure, we can do that. So we need a... Oh, really? Had my 2.5-year-old HP ZBook battery nasty swollen. Oh, gosh, that's awful. So what we need to do, maybe what we should do is make a... somehow make a list or a channel. Maybe we'll have to do some brainstorming on what's the best way to do this, so that we can coordinate how to make that happen. Because Rudy, the way it will work with Rudy, I should say it's named correctly, Woody. The way it will work with Woody is, my guess is you would go to Banggood, pick the thing you want or the things you want. We'll arrange with him for him to send it to you, and then some kind of timeline for getting a video done, and whatever time you need, get the video done, and then send it to me, and we'll post it and go from there. What do you think? Make a list similar to sticker winners. Put me on that list. Fantastic. We got a whole bunch of people. We're going to have this this DrZzs review network. Finally catching a live stream. Paul, thank you for being here. We're going to give you the unicorns. You could have Home Assistant turn it back on when the battery goes down, so you don't have it always every 2 hours. I'll do anything. Pixels. Oh yeah, I'll do anything for pixels, huh? I need one of everything. When the tablet may take 5 hours to get down to 25% or whatever. That's a good idea. I think, can you turn off the charging here somehow? That's interesting. Okay, let's go back to this. That was great. Let's do it. And probably, that sounds like a new channel or a bot command to make a list or something like that. Let's see how we can do it, because that would be fantastic. Like, I would have no problem with posting review videos about whatever kind of crazy stuff constantly. What the heck, right? I'm doing a buck converter with a D1 Mini between, so that when the battery reaches 100%, it turns off. When the battery is on 25%, it turns back on. James, that is genius. I'm not surprised that you're doing that. You're a genius. I could use a smart plug. That's true. Why is the leaf blinking? Because it's not plugged in. The leaf is blinking because it's not plugged in right now. And that's how that draws my attention. So I know, hey, you forgot to plug your car in. Hi, baby.
Hey.
Hi. All right. Fortnite Gamer hosting with 1 viewers. Thank you. Pick people who can integrate those items into Home Assistant for sure. We'll have to do this will be an experimental thing. I'm sure we can find the right way to make it happen. There you go. We got a reviews project channel in Discord now. Thank you, Blade. Is it almost time for sign up? It's really close. Let me finish up one more thing and then we can do it. Do you want to do it? You going to be ready for sign up? Who else is here?
Everyone else except.
Mom's still not here. Wow. How come when you lock my Windows 10 Surface Pro, it kicks me out remotely? I keep my VM running, by the way. I don't know. That's interesting. Do you want to refill that for me, sweet princess? All right. People can also integrate homes. Yes. I'm interested in that. I have a smart EV and open. Oh, cool, Jake. Well, here, you want to see how I do it? I'm happy to share this with you. So I also have, let's see, I don't have that charger. This is all coming through my charger. There you go. But if you can get information from your charger into Home Assistant, then you can do this. All right, so here we go. Charging status, car. So what I do is I don't want it to show the state. It can, if you can put the state if you want it. Whatever. I just do it by the visual. I started out by saying don't spin, and then I say, okay, based on the state, if the state value is equal to charging, then the color will be yellow and it will spin. The car will spin around. Okay. If the state value is equal to plugged, then the car will be green. Oh, thank you.
That's the last one.
It is.
Yeah.
That's so good.
It's empty.
Oh, it's empty. Chocolate covered cinnamon bears. Scrumptious. And then if the value is standby, meaning it's not plugged in, it's not charging, then we added this style, which makes it blink 2 seconds, ease infinite. So just constantly blinking and sets the color to red. Okay? Oh, push the record button. Dang it, Stuart. I should have done that. Dang it. You even told me to. Man. I even saw that. I didn't even think about it. Oh well, we'll do it again. How do you make it ignore my remote access? Is that possible? Ooh. So if you want this, I can toss this into Lovelace real quick for you. So we'll put it in the Lovelace. Put it in the Lovelace Discord channel real quick. Oh boy, do I got a lot of private messages here that I haven't been paying attention to. Mucho sorries. Lovelace UI. Doot. Oops, that's the wrong button. Doot. That. And doot. There you go. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Zoom meeting with multiple people, then put them on the live stream so you can have multiple people. Yeah, we should. Tomorrow, I think we'll put a lot of people on.
I was gonna do it like this.
That wouldn't work. Oh, wow, Seamus. That's beautiful, dude. This is what Seamus's tablet looks like. Are you also using HA dashboard? Or is that home panel?
It's tied on all the way.
I think so too. Thank you. You kissed my nose. All right, let's check these mentions here. Got a couple more mentions to poke at. Ooh, what's that? Well, that was from days ago. Okay, beauty. Beauty. Let's do this. So with the gauge card, you could change the color for the printer. Yes. In fact, let me show you how to do that. Oh, I'm going to push the record button though when I do this. Because here, we'll go to this screen here. All right, here we go. Record button time. Let's hope this works. For a gauge card like this, if you want to make those colors change based on what that value is, let's see if I did that. Hopefully I did. Yes, here it is. It's actually, this is nice because it's in the visual editor part. So this is, what kind of card is this? Let's show the code editor just so we can see it this way. So it is just a regular gauge card, okay? And then if you do it this way, you've got your entity, you've got the minimum, which is where it starts on the left side. The maximum is where it goes to on the right. This allergy index is on a scale of 0 to 12. So that's what that is, 0 to 12. Then under severity, you start out with one color. So for me, I'm starting 0 is green, and then it stays green until it gets to 7.3. Oh, I'm sorry, I did that backwards. It stays green until it gets to 4.8. At 4.8, it changes to yellow. And then it will stay yellow until it gets to 7.3. Once it gets to 7.3, it turns red and it stays red all the way to 12. You want the code for that? This thing's freaked out right now. Okay. The gauge card now has this. When I made this card, it didn't have this. I don't think. I don't remember seeing it. I've had this card for a while. But I'll copy that and I will also put that into the Lovelace UI. Here we go. Doop, doop, doop. Paste, doop, doop, doop. All right. So there you go. Cool, eh? Now, stop recording. All right, that worked. Why is it not red right now? Well, the reason it's not red right now is because this theme changed the colors. So over here, it is red because this is the default theme colors. And this is a different theme colors. So if I set this, if I go back here and change my theme to the default theme, then it will be red. These are kind of clunky. Look at this, it's kind of like halfway stuck between two themes right now. That ain't right. That ain't right. There you go. There you go. You make a list of subjects for tomorrow, start the stream and voting in 10 minutes. The agenda for the day. Let's do it. Let's do it. So I didn't really finish Kiosk. Let me do this first. Okay. Thank you, Sir Good Enough. You keep me on task. I love it. So appreciate it. So besides, let's hit record. I don't know if I didn't record any of the rest of this. So I'll go back and cut this one out. So fully Kiosk browser. We did the sensors, right? This was how you do sensors. If you want to do switches, and you do want to do switches, you can do them like this. It's a switch. The switch platform is command line. And the foo screen is the name that he's giving to the switch. Okay. Then he's got a command on to turn the switch on, a command off to turn the switch off, a command state. I don't exactly know what that does. And then he's got the value template, if the value is equal to on. And then down here in his secrets.yaml, he's got basically the REST API commands, right? Because this is a command line. So he goes to user bin curl, and then he does a -x post, and then he posts the REST command. And this we get, again, from this list somewhere, from here. So we get the list here. So when you go down here, you can do app management. Let's see, where is it? Unlock, right? Lock and unlock are here. Stats, screen, camera shot, right? So I want to make one. I haven't done it yet, but I want to make one with this camera shot, right? Requires motion detection. Get camera shot versus get screenshot. Oh, get screenshot will give you a shot of what's being displayed on the screen, which that's not as useful. This is the one you want. Get camera shot. So this one, with this get camera shot command, you can click that button or set an automation or whatever, and it will take that picture out of that camera, right? So he's got them. Let's see, there's a whole bunch of commands in here, but the ones he's got will turn the screen on and off. Okay, he used the ones that will turn the screen on and off. And again, it's formatted the same way as the sensor. And I'm explaining this. Probably a lot of you know how to do this, and it's redundant. But for some of you, it's new. For me, it would have been new, not very long ago. So that's why I go through the detail of explaining it. Wonder why not use the REST platform. Could use the REST platform, Wilbo. I don't know. Is there a switch? Is there a REST platform for switches? Probably. This is what he did. Sounds like a doorbell project, right? If you do it, Welbo, and you get it working with the REST platform instead, show us how you did it. But here's the format again: the IP address of the device, the port, and then here's the command. Command equals screen on, and then he does this. type JSON password and password equals fully. Okay. And you put those in, he put them in a secrets file again, and then just referenced them here to a secrets file. You could, if nobody's ever going to look at your config, you could just put them right there. Maybe the screen state, fully password, screen status. I don't know what he's, oh, that's to tell it. That's what this is. This is a switch. I'm sorry. This is a switch he made that shows the state of the screen. So the screen is on or off. Now, I did put these in my Home Assistant here, so it does show them. Here's this foo screen switch, and the state is recorded accurately. Let me show you down here. It's not the one that's up on the screen. It's going to be the one that's available on my webcam here, because this is my actual one over here. What is that? Put this one up here for now. Come on, baby. Come on, help me out. Help me out now. Okay, so this is my tablet. That's fine. You can see it with that exposure. I'm not going to bother with it too much more. So you can see the screen is on, and if I click this, the screen will go off, and it will show the status of the screen is off. Hey, that wasn't supposed to happen. But it goes back on. There we go. Oh, it's not supposed to do that. We haven't got to use this button yet today. It worked fine last night. Boom. Wait. Somebody said something about hacks. I wanted to see that. Where'd it go? Oscar. So there's that, and then you got to swipe it to open it back up to fully again. But no, when I was doing it last night, it was staying off. That's weird that it's turning back on like that. I wonder why. Wonder. It's showing you a notification about stay alive, fully Kiosk browsers running in priority mode. The rest of these are kind of silly. Oh, look at that. Fewer than 100 immigrants in custody at the border, down from 20,000 a year ago. That's probably, nobody's going anywhere. Not even crossing the border. Maybe you should do your stream at night when everything works. That's right, Jim. It worked when I did it, not on the stream. All right, this is what I want, though. Hacks browser mod plugin offers fully Kiosk integration without any weird hacks. GitHub, Thomas Lovin. Of course it's Thomas Lovin. Let's install that right now. We're installing that right now. Hacks Community Store. We're going to get the webcam out of the way. Don't touch your face. Oh, and James, don't forget, Stubbs Christmas reminded us. He reminded me to remind you to remind me that I still need to check MQTT, and I'm going to play this for Dennis. Oops. What does sensor atypical charging status look like? Well, let me get back to that, okay, Jake? It's I'll show you. It's a sensor that is created because of my electric car charger API, and I just give the credentials, and then it just shows the status of whether it's charged or not. Gonna make Dr. D squirrel in 3, 2, 1. Huh? What's that behind you? Where? Okay, let's move on. Oh, I'm having a good time. Okay, let's do this. It's an integration. Come on, you slowpoke. Keep up. And then it is the, is it, what did you call it? My chair. Yeah, that's my chair. Sorry, I'll hide my chair tomorrow. And am I using Docker? No, I'm not, Tony. I'm just using Home Assistant as the operating system. Just got the lock screen on mine too. I don't know yet how to disable it. Showing you notifications, clear all notifications. Where did it go? What was that? Woo! I thought I would. Oh, hey, Marlon, how you doing? Build myself a server. I wanted to spend a maximum of $800 on the server and ended up using $2,000. How's your server though? Is it awesome? What was that? what was that? Hacks. Oh, okay. The Hacks browser mod plugin. Okay. And this ties in nicely. Oh, reinstall. Did I already install it? Oh, I guess I did. I didn't realize that it was already there. So then, wait a minute. We need to go look at this repository and see how that works. So we did browser mod last week, right? So now by knowing the device ID here for each device, and I know the browser tablet, this tablet's browser device. Oh, but a device in the browser mod is a combination of a machine device, right, like a tablet or computer, phone, and a specific browser. So if you change browsers, it's going to give you a new ID. So I had the device ID that I had for my tablet for downstairs was using the Silk browser. Now that I'm using fully Kiosk browser, I will have a different device ID, right? So I need to find out what that device ID is, and then I can set it up here. And then I want to know what it's going to let me do all these things. Fully Kiosk. True if the device is a fully Kiosk browser. Oh, okay. So you can set that attribute when you're doing this, right? You setting up the device. You can do sensor will display the number of connected views. No, okay. So I guess it just can be an attribute. So it's just one of these under the device, like name, disable, etc. And you just do fully Kiosk true, and then it's going to give you access to all those fully Kiosk options. Fully Kiosk browser, here it is. This is what I was looking for. If you're using a device running fully Kiosk browser, plus version only, let's get this out of the way. You will need to do this. Settings, advanced web settings, JavaScript interface. Okay, good. I remember seeing that option. Turn that on. Settings, motion detection plus, enable visual motion detection. Did that. First of all the commands, blackout and non-blackout will control the device's screen directly. No blackout also has the optional parameters brightness. Okay, so that'll give you these commands for that device. So you can, whether the motion camera's detection in the most last 5 seconds, brightness, the current screen brightness. Will it give you, and then the ability to turn it off, huh? Those commands. So it must be make a switch. I have like 5 different YouTube accounts also. I'm missing totally what you guys are talking about in the chat. That's why we changed them to stubs. Sir, and where are we? What are you guys doing? I don't know what you guys are doing. This is my YouTube channel one. Oh, Tech for 7. Hey, we talked. Which one are you? Who are you? Are you James? I think you're James. Can't remember now. Anyways, so let's see. Oh, let's not. Okay, we got to stop for today because we got 12 hours tomorrow, and I got to pay attention to my kids. So let's do. You know what? I don't even know. So good enough. Do we need to do topics for tomorrow? I've got a few things we can do still. We can go back to this and finish this up. We still got that Bluetooth sensing thing to do. Bitwarden, MariaDB, which you pretty well covered. I don't know. I think we can probably just do sign off. Wake on LAN. Yeah, it's James. We're all James. Topics for 24 hours, all the topics, everything. Oh, we got to check MQTT. All right, let's check MQTT. Now, here's how I check MQTT, and then we'll finish on this. Subflows for Node-RED. Let's write that down on the list. Subflows for Node-RED for Matt. Subflows for Node-RED. What else? Hyperion. Oh, all right. We'll do that a little bit too. And we got to go back and do some just basics too. Position tracking for Bluetooth. Triangle thing. Yeah, that's right. Did someone say no red? I'm James, and so is my wife. Notifications of multiple Android phones. Okay. Home Assistant for noobs. Yep. That's what I think we should do. I think we should do a lot of sort of general bunch of stuff. Sequencing. Oh, that's not a bad idea. We could poke around at the new stuff on the new X Lights. I haven't played with new X Lights. Notifications on Apple. That's true too. Because we got to do those things. The Unified Controller add-on, we could look at that. Delete my server and start over. Okay. We can take one of the parodies off and share drive and add it to your house. I don't know what that means. Oh, okay. I can see what you're saying. Oh, yes, James or Stubbs. I know what you mean. We take a sequence that somebody did and we'll apply it to my house. That'd be awesome. Oh, the Echo Show video. Yes, that's right, because that now is a thing. Echo Show can do video now. Show me the front yard camera or whatever. Never give that man a webhook. The config file carnage. Okay, let's look at this. Now, I use MQTT Explorer, and you guys can tell me if you have a better tool, but I use MQTT Explorer. And what I think happens with MQTT Explorer is in a second here, it will just start populating like crazy. Look at all this, right? It subscribes to everything. Okay. Subscribes to everything and shows you everything that's coming through. So there should be something coming through here that starts with fully, right? And if I search, and I did this last night, there it is. It's there. It's there. All right. Now, I don't know which device ID that is. I guess I could tell by which is at 39% battery. So it looks like it's the tablet, because the battery level is 41% on the tablet. So that's probably true. And are there two different devices? Is that a different device? This is a different device, right? Oh, there's the MAC address. Is plugged in true. They're both plugged in. Battery level charge, device ID. It's the same device ID. Here, this is a different device ID. So those are the two devices. And they both have the motion on. But now, is it sending a message about whether or not there is motion? Hammering that MQTT, I know. It's a wonder why my network has problems, right? I don't even know how do I even start to pare that down? I mean, just fully has sent 150 messages since we did this. Every blink is a message. Good gravy. Turn it over? What do you mean? Oh, turn the device over. Oh, good idea. Oh! It made some sound. Power on, power off. And if I unplug it now, his lights are solid. Now there's no blinking. No more motion. It's a Magic Cube tablet. MQT is very scalable. Messages don't stay in memory storage for long unless it's retained as on. Okay. So it's not a problem if I'm blasting it with thousands of messages constantly, because I am. Motion is by Acoustic right now. Acoustic motion. Okay. And every time and when I talk, it's doing something. But if I talk, then we get these acoustic motions. Oh, That is so awesome. That is so awesome. Now, I want to look at this message because I want to see what is the payload. Event. So it's an event. Type, acoustic, event. So fully event, on motion, device. And then is there a payload? Is there an on-off payload or a yes-no payload? What is it, James? Or is it just seizure alert? Buy. No. Sell. Yes, you should definitely buy an Android tablet. Phew. Okay, so everyone can see that? Thought something spiked my drink. Yeah, no, it's constantly flashing over here because it's sending a new message or it's receiving a new message all the time. I was hoping that it would have a payload. It's just an event. I think after you stop, it goes away. All right. So, okay. So if you're going to use it, well, we should see what the browser mod thing does. MQTT logger. I wrote for Windows. Tony, you wrote an MQTT logger for Windows? Nice. Where is it? Give me that. So but you could use that event to trigger something, right? Device ID and the event is the payload. Okay. Type, acoustic, device ID, and then event is the payload. Okay. On motion. So cool. So if you turned off acoustic motion, you'd probably be able to check on motion. Okay, so let's turn off acoustic motion. To do that, we got to go up here. We can do that remotely through here. We can go here to our settings. And we can do motion detection. And we can disable acoustic. Okay. And we should do the same on the other phone as well. Settings. Oh. What's the password, guys? Did you get it? Never. Acoustic off. So now, let's go back here. Let's go look at MQTT again. And now when I talk, there's nothing, right? But if I wave my hand over the phone, then I get a visual with the device ID and the event on motion. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. I'm touching my face. It's so amazing. I'm touching my face. Oh my gosh. This deserves one of these. All right, Clement. We'll see you tomorrow, buddy. No, 12BA password. Oh, you got it again. How can I put you in timeout, mister? Me? Oh, you mean Blade. Okay. All right. So let's talk about tomorrow for the last time, and then I'm going to call the kids up for sign off. So tomorrow, the last thing to mention about tomorrow is we're going to do 12-hour stream. 12-hour stream. We're going to start. I think Janice would like me to start early-ish. So why don't we plan on starting at 9 a.m. my time, and we'll finish at 9 p.m. my time. What do you guys think? Let's put that in the calendar. Let me know if you think, it's 12 hours, like everybody's going to be able to make it for some part of it, right? 11 a.m. my time. I wouldn't mind that. Let's maybe split the difference and say 10 to 10. I think 10 to 10 is probably better. Let's do 10 to 10 because I don't want to have to wake up early to do this. Okay. Let's do stream. Stream ad time. Here it goes. We're going to break the internet. 10 a.m. Oh, really? I have to type that whole thing in? 10 a.m. till all the way down here to 10 p.m. Oh, Nelly. Holy gracious. And there it is. Oh, boy. It's on now. I don't need any sleep. All right. That's it. Let's call the kids up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm pretty happy with the way today turned out. What do you guys think? I think that fully Kiosk browser works awesome. Works good for Tony because Tony's going to come on and we're going to do some... What were we going to do, Tony? Node Red or something else? No, you said something else. Anyways, yes, Tony's coming on. I think we're going to have lots of guests too. I'm going to bring on a lot of guests. A lot of guests. I'm happy to visit with you, Tony. I watch, there's very few people that I see a lot of their Facebook posts. But you, Tony, and Christopher, which somebody needs to tell Christopher that we're doing this 12-hour stream tomorrow. I always like watching your guys' stuff on Facebook. And it worked, Blade. Yes. Yes. You did it. You did it. Here we go. Ba-ding. Hey, from Turkey. Hi, thank you for Burker for liking my videos. I'm committed now. That's right. Been great streams all week. I'm on a roll. I think this is a new thing. I just want to keep doing this. I can't do it every day, and I can't do it always in the middle of the day because I do actually have to work at my real job and make some money for now. But someday. But I would not mind at all to stream on a very regular basis, even after work and stuff.
We're playing Cover Your Assets.
Oh, you're playing Cover Your Assets? Should we sign off like zombies? Should we sign off like...
Not everyone's here.
Sign off like tired zombies that stayed up too late every night?
No. We didn't stay up too late. We just woke up like in the middle of the night.
Oh. Okay. Are they coming or are they not coming?
I think they're coming.
You think they're coming? Okay,
I don't think Dawson's coming. I don't think Dawson's
You don't think he's coming?
Yeah.
Okay. We're going to do 12-hour stream tomorrow. What do you think?
No.
I'm gonna miss you, Dad.
Not happening. It is happening.
Not happening. I'm not watching YouTube
Daddy,
for
I'm gonna
no
miss
day.
you tomorrow, okay?
You can't spend the whole day not watching YouTube. Because I told them today when I started the stream that they had to turn off YouTube. And so nobody's been on YouTube for the last 2 hours.
Dawson has been watching
I'm giving
YouTube.
my dad
He
hair.
has that
Ready?
little tinker.
This is what my dad looks like with hair.
All right. Bye from the Dutchies. I don't hear the stampede either. So let's sign off, girls. Let's sign off like tired zombies. You ready? As always, thanks for watching. Until next time, adios.
Oh, I'm gonna eat your brain.
All right, everybody. Thanks a bunch. We will see you tomorrow for the marathon. Spread the word.